Hey folks, how are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome back to another episode of our Tekkit Legends Let's Play Adventure Extravaganza of Learning and Fun Times. Now, before we get into this week's episode, or today's episode, they're not weekly, I don't know why I said that. Let's go ahead and take a look back at a harrowing experience I had through the Nether. It took about 40 minutes to find the things that I wanted to find, but for you, I have condensed it down into 10 seconds of fast forward. There's a couple of parts where it breaks off and I kind of talk a little bit about the things that are happening, but don't let those get you down. It'll be done in no time. Like, seriously, the time it would take you to just chug a bottle of water, which I don't recommend because you'll have a stomach ache. Like, even chugging water leaves you with a stomach ache. I don't think we're meant to intake that much liquid at one time. Okay, go! Ah! You would not believe how long I've been looking for you, my friend. Die! Please, drop some- oh gosh, babies. Lots of babies, lots of babies. What are the odds that they dropped? Not a darn thing. Gotta be kidding me. Yay! Oh my gosh. I've been at this for 30 minutes. I don't even want to... Wait a second. What is that? Is that... Oh my gosh, it is. Bite me! I regret nothing! And we're back. What'd you folks think about that? I did find everything I wanted in the end. I got my magma cream, my nether bricks, my soul sand, all that good stuff. Also, I happened upon some nether pig iron, which will give you steel, assuming you find enough of it. And we're going to need a lot of steel today because we're going to be upgrading our boiler tank. That's what I talked about last time. That's what we're going to be doing. Full-out boiler upgrades. Today we're going to be building some high-pressure tanks, and we're going to be building a lot of them. In order to build them, though, we have to have steel. Steel plates will require 4 pieces of steel. So we have enough to create 4 steel plates, which is 2 high-pressure tanks, but that's not enough. It turns out digging around the nether for nether pig iron is not a reliable way to get your steel. There's a better way, though, using Railcraft, which you're going to be looking at today. And the first step of that is to get some coal coke using a coke oven. Now, coke oven, very basic recipe. We type it in here. I don't know why I typed it in there because I haven't built it yet, but if we type it in there, it's sand, it's brick, and both of those things we have in abundance. So we'll get some sand, we'll get some brick, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but this recipe has an EMC value. Look at that, 69. What an odd EMC value. Whatever, teach it to the system. And how many of these are we going to need? It's a 3x3x3 structure, but it's hollow, so that's 9, 18, 26, 36, 9, 18, no, 26 I think is correct. Oof, if it's not, we're going to be in some trouble with my mathematicians out there. We'll grab 64, and then that way, it doesn't matter if I'm right or not. We've got plenty. You may notice we were running low on EMC. That's because I built some diamond armor for my trip into the nether, but have no worries, my friends. As long as I have these repair talismans in my inventory here, this will stay completely repaired, and we can get back to full value if at any time we ever need to. Now, we're going to build this thing in the basement because who wants a giant coke oven upstairs? You don't want to wake up and look at a coke. Well, maybe you do. Maybe that's your thing. You're like, hey, it's a little sparse in my living room, and I think I want a coke oven. Hey, you know what? I'm no interior design expert. Go for it. Do your thing. It's your home. Do what you want to do. Look at that coke oven. Now we fill that with coal. Now I wish, truly do, I truly wish we could use charcoal. That would be like the greatest thing in the world if we could use charcoal. But unfortunately, what do I still have nether coal for? Nether coal, just get in here. Just be cooked up. I really need to fix that setup over there. It's not quite automated to its best abilities. But yeah, we have to actually use coal, which is still more expensive, so much more expensive. In fact, a stack of coal, look at that, it's 8,000 EMC. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Isn't that like a diamond? A stack of coal is equal to a diamond. That's uncalled for. That's ridiculous. We'll throw that in there, though. It'll start to cook up, and over a very, very long time, it'll eventually give us some coal. Hopefully. Yeah, look at that. We got a little sliver of progression. That's our sliver of progression. And it's going to keep going like that for at least like 6 years. It's not gonna be that long. It's not gonna be that long at all. But that's our first step toward having our steel. That'll give us our coal coke. Next up, we have to actually build the thing that we're gonna get the steel from, which is a blast furnace, which is once again multi-block structure. If I'm not mistaken, I think Railblock sort of pioneered the multi-block construction. You'll notice while I was in the Nether, I don't know, it was really fast forward. You might not have noticed. I got my magma cream, which technically you could make with slime and blaze powder, but I had to go to the Nether anyway, and why spend time looking for slime when I gotta spend time looking for soul sand and nether brick? I can just go ahead and get the magma cream too. You can also use infernal brick if you got some. If you don't, I don't even know what it is. How do you go about getting this stuff? What, filtered infernal stone? What is this? What is... I don't even understand. Disregard it. Just back to the basic recipe. Soul sand, nether brick, and a magma cream. Look at that. It also has an EMC value. Also, it gives you 4, which is nice. Not sure why it does that, but it's nice that it does it. So we'll get our... Oh, look at that. We'll just go overboard here. We'll get lots of soul sand, and we'll get lots of magma creams. Look at that. Because, of course, this thing also has an EMC value. So we're just going to grab the 4 of them and then go up here and throw all this junk back in there. Teach it the recipe, I say. Learn the recipe, and then give me some more of these things. What are they called? Blast furnaces? Yeah, we'll grab a stack of black blast furnaces. We'll also grab some iron. Probably go a bit overboard with the iron. I say half a stack will do plenty. Which isn't really all that overboard now that I think about it. Huh. Oh well, anyway, as I was doing, run back downstairs here, and we'll go ahead and assemble this guy. And let's go ahead and check on this thing. How are you doing, coke oven? Oh, we've got a single piece of coal coke, everyone! And the kids go! Yeah, there you go. Happiness abounded. So we'll fill all of this in. Again, this one's gonna be hollow. It's gonna be 3x4 though. So kind of similar, but not quite. And there we go, we got our blast furnace. So we're gonna open up our blast furnace, we're gonna put in a piece of iron, and we're going to add our coal coke. We've only got 1 piece right now. I wonder if I can, like, automate a system for pumping the coal coke in. Also, I hope, now that I think about it, I think it takes 2 pieces of coal coke for a single piece of iron. Because again, these machines, they're not even machines. These giant structures of railcraft are very time-consuming and slow. Also, this creates creosote oil, which will become handy later. If you continue to progress with railcraft, which I suggest. I've never done it, but I'm going to do it this time around because I'm excited about Tech Hit Legends, and I'm excited about its peculiar mix of mods. I've been reading a lot of the, like, they'll post updates about, hey, we've done this to the mod pack this week, and people will be like, you need that thermal expansion. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you really don't. This mod pack is fun because it's different, and it kind of forces you to get out of your comfort zone and try things that you normally wouldn't try. That's why I love so much about it, and that's why, no, you don't need to do that. That's unnecessary. Let's not do that. Okay, you... nether... Okay, so again, steel dust from some more nether pig iron I cooked up. And, oh, awesome, coal. What do I do with that now? Should I have grinded that up first? Probably should have. I think mistakes were probably made there. But, this will give me, I think, 2 emeralds. 5 emeralds! Egads, Batman! 5 emeralds! We are swimming in the EMC. I might just keep this armor after all. But we'll head downstairs now, and we'll see how that steel is cooking up, because I think it's probably going to take a while. Look at that. Steel ingot. Now, if there was a way I could automate this setup, that would be amazing. And in fact, I probably could. Just use... Let's go ahead and we'll do some reclaiming. Because now that I think about it, we're not using this, this system over here anymore, technically. And there's better ways of automating this setup anyway, so we'll just go ahead and do a little bit of take. Do a little bit of recycling. I hear zombies? Where are they? Where are they? What is this? Is there like zombies back here? Oh, look at this coal. I've never been so excited to find coal. You know, now that you consider we have to use so much of it in that coke oven. 2 pieces of coal to get 2 pieces of coal coke to make a single piece of steel. That's not right. That is ridiculous is what that is. Also, why am I back here mining coal? I've got other things I need to be doing. This is in no way related to what we're supposed to be doing this episode. Whatever. I've done it. It's done. Look at this. Mined it all out. Plop the torch down, and we'll just seal it off. Awesome. Never did find those monsters. Tragic. They'll continue to haunt me in the halls. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is gonna work, But logically speaking, if we plop this down here... it's the wrong direction. We're gonna have to go grab a wrench because I don't want it to pull from that direction. I want it to... I mean, that would take items... That's just the wrong way. We don't want things to go the wrong way. Wrench, please. Let's just go ahead and grab the proper Buildcraft wrench for this episode, since we seem to have all the wrenches now. I think that was episode 3. We built all the wrenches. Might have been episode 4. I think it was power conversion. There we go. Awesome. We'll throw down our pump here. And there's better ways to automate things, but we already had this sitting around. Oh, look at that. Pump that coal out of there into here. We'll go ahead and add our half stack of iron. And don't worry, if this runs completely out, it won't stop. It'll just, well, it will stop, but it won't reset. It'll just pause until it gets another piece of, oh, look at that, another piece. Oh, fantastic. I wonder if this thing, maybe there's a way to heat it up and make it go faster, coke ovens? Again, I don't really know a whole lot about Railcraft. I wish I did, especially now. I wish I knew a lot more. I think the idea is we just build more. I think that's how you progress. You just build more of these things. If one coke oven's not doing it for you, you build an... Oh, actually, we could build another. Now that I think about it, we could just plop another one right down here. Because if this isn't... If it takes this thing just as long as it takes... Yeah, we might have to build a second coke oven. And in fact, I'm going to do it whether we have to or not. Let's just... Yeah, well, what's it going to hurt? We've got everything we need to build a second coke oven. No expert on Railcraft? If you are, comment down below with your harsh criticisms. I'm ready for them. Trust me. I've been doing YouTube a long time. I'll take your harsh criticisms. I can handle it. And tell me exactly what I'm doing wrong here. But this just seems like a smart idea to like double up, and maybe I'm wrong. In fact, I'll go ahead and say I probably am. I have very little experience with this mod, but I have a lot of experience at doing things wrong. So, yeah, bite the hand that feeds me. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna say it. Run over here. We'll build another one of these though, because they're not really that expensive. A stack of these is only what was it, 4,000 EMC? Once we had all these in our inventory, so that's not really that much at all. We can totally get more. Oh, a stack of coal costs more, which is what we have to put in here. So yes, I see your point. I see your point, commenters. We don't even have a... Oh yeah, we do. Stack of coal. We'll go ahead and top this one off as well. And we will set up our automation system here. Yeah, because look, this is about to run out of coal again. This is nowhere near producing another piece of coal. Oh, we got another piece of steel though. Awesome. Lots of steel ingots. Yep, so there we go. It's stopped. Hopefully now, though, we'll be able to produce them on either end and pump them both into the center here. We could probably blow out the wall and build a third one, but I don't think that that's going to be necessary now that we got 2 of them going at it. You calm down, sir. Calm down. Jeez. Getting out of hand there. I think they freeze up if you let them go too fast without doing anything. Like, they have to be moving stuff, or they flip the lid. I could be wrong on that. Well, folks, this is going to take a while. A lot longer than I anticipated. So, I guess we're gonna call it here. It's been a really short episode. It's been one of those, like, hey, I'm away on a cruise episodes. Except I'm not this time. I'm just sitting in my room, waiting on coke ovens to finish, which is a ridiculous process. Am I sure you can't just put iron in here? Or, no, yeah, you definitely can't put coal in here. I guess we'll come back when it's done, in the next episode, and we'll actually do the upgrades then. Bye! Oh my! Alright, easy now. Easy now. I know exactly what I'm doing. Is this thing working? Hello? Hello? Maybe it's not safe to hold a camera while flying a helicopter. I wouldn't know. I failed all of the flying courses. I was told not only could I not have a license to fly a helicopter, I should never try again or they would have me arrested, but I think this is going well.